So, hey, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. So, let's break down today's trade. See what you have done, what I have done, and let's break down today's trade. Okay, so today we had a loss. Okay, so and you can literally see why the hell I had the loss. Like, look at the London session. I have never seen such nice movements till now. So whatever, let's go the high let's start the high time frame. So high time frame, we're pretty bullish right now. As you can see, we're coming low, higher, but we actually have traded inside of a 4-hour order block. Okay, let me just delete this too. This is the 4-hour. Okay, you see, we just swept that internal high, then break below, and what you see here, this is a big order block resting here, and we are protecting the mean of that order block. So I was kinda looking like, overall I was bearish, not bullish. Okay, so I went the 1 hour. We had this fair value gap that was keep holding, and that was holding. Okay, so and we had you see, we have taken a this buy side here, and we have also taken internal, and we had our SMT. We are pushing lower. So overall I was bearish. I was looking for a bearish trade, but you know, price was keep respecting this fair value gap. So I was like, okay, now once we have done this, if you go to the 5 minutes, see, we came into the hourly fair value gap. We took out all internal liquidity. We did our shifting structure. Then we had such nice move to the upside. So from now here, I was like okay, for the London session we can go higher, as London session open here. So I was ready to take a buy, not a sell, because we had an idea like at least we are gonna go at least to the OT level of this whole range. We have this range here. At least we are going to 50% at OT level of that range, which is here, as you can see, right? So this was my overall idea. That's why I was looking to buy in the market, because price was, even though I was overall bearish, but prices keep respecting this fair value gap, and the lower time frame model has also been established. So I was bullish. Okay, from here I turned myself bullish. So I got my conditions written down here. So for the buying conditions, actually, like in these cases I had a lot of things. So first buying condition was like price. One thing price can do before the London session open, my if the volume had kicked in, we could have like completely break through this level and continue to the structure of bullishness, and could have taken a retracement and push higher. Second thing, what just happened, what I call like break the recent high. Okay, here there was a recent high here before the London session open that I wanted to go break, which price did break with the market structure shift in the 5 minute. So this is what exactly happened. That's why I actually bought. We had our selling condition, fast selling condition, that I want to see that price kind of break through this, take a retest, and kind of take out all of the sell side and come to our deviation in between -2 to 2.5. Didn't happen. And another one was this 15-minute. Okay, another one was this 15-minute IFBG. Okay, we actually had a here. So I thought like, if we can break through this with volume, this fair value gap here. Okay, if we can break through this with volume, then I can look for like, then I can say, okay, this hourly fair value is might not gonna work out. But we had our small time internal model here. We came into the OT. You see, it came in the 15-minute IFBG. We took out all this internal. Then we have also take, you see, before the market structure shift happened, what do you see here happen? Price took out this liquidity, then pushed higher, did the market structure shift. So I was ready to buy anywhere from here. You see, the price came into my OT level, so I was ready to buy. My stop loss was here. But what price actually did after that, price give a fuck on that, and it just keep consolidating. It's right now it's consolidating as well. See, this is the London session. I don't believe this shit. Okay, whatever. So price is just consolidating right now, so I don't think in consolidation you have a high chance of winning. So that's why this was a losing trade for me. But there's a problem with me that I actually found out today. First thing first, that was I sometimes still right now sometimes I don't understand how to enter. I'm ready to enter in the discount. Like when I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to enter in the discount. When I'm selling, I'm ready to sell at the premium. I have my OT levels, but I don't understand one thing, like how deep the retracement is going to be. Like if I say the example over here, like you see, uh we had an auto block here. We have lots of fair value gaps resting here. I don't understand from where. So I have like, okay, anything that's below 50%, let me just delete this fair value gap. Anything below 50% I'm ready to buy, but which one? We have this fair value gap, we have all these fair value gaps, we have all these order blocks. If I had entered here, my stop loss has to be like this, but if I could have entered here, my stop loss would be smaller. But here is the problem, that what if price doesn't come here? Because sometimes, not sometimes, like price will come here and go up here. What if I move the mouse? So I'm still kinda uh, stuck here a bit, I guess. I'm still not understanding this thing, like how to enter. I have my exit plans, I have all of these things settled down, but I'm still a little bit confused with exactly where am I supposed to enter. I have my, like, sometimes I do enter it's perfectly, but like yesterday and the previous day, but sometimes I still kinda get a little bit of hesitation of while pushing the button, and specifically whenever it comes to entry, I do a little bit of problems. Okay, I like the stop, I like I'm stuck with this big stop loss, and what if price doesn't come here, things like that. So it's gonna take a little bit time. I'm consistently executing the trades, understanding the things, so I'm gonna find out something. Okay, I'm working on it, so definitely I'm gonna make it happen, no problem. So this was the trade that was like nicely went down, and then after, you see these nice movements here, so there is no way, like, our anything can happen in this bit, in this shit. So completely out of this trade, no problem. One, we had like everything was pretty right, but I'm gonna see what happens after New York session open. We have a higher chance of going higher. If that goes higher, that means my overall idea and things like that was completely worked. And second one was USD CHF. Okay, second one was here, USD CHF. So for the USD CHF, we had broke through all of the things. Okay, we had broke through our this one, so fair value gap, which I was looking to sell. After that, we are quite nicely bullish. But here's the thing happened. You see, we are right now trading at the deviation 4 of this movement. That means we have a higher chance of coming lower. Second, we just swept this buy side, then we have also swept this internal buy side of this, you see. So we just swept this one, we just swept this one. So I had an idea, if I can get a shift in the 15 minutes, like if we can actually kind of break through these lows here, this displacement, I can get some sort of fair value gap and coming down. Okay, but as the higher time frame is quite bullish, we had an idea like this doesn't have much of a time to do, because when I actually arrived and I was analyzing, I didn't watch this. I actually analyzed this one. It actually went out of my mind how this worked out. So I was looking for buy. Okay, then I analyzed and I was like, okay, we might go bearish. Okay, so my main focus was on UJ, but I kinda analyzed this one as well. If I couldn't find any trade there, I might find something out here. So what actually happened that we had this fair value gap at the very discount, so I was like, if this one can get ran through with displacement and we have the structural shift, I can look price comes here and come lower. Okay, or else what can happen, or else, like you see, we did took out this buy side, but we still didn't like had that move, right? You see, like once you have a buy side or anything, price is always gonna do this. It's gonna come sweep it, come a little bit lower or higher, then sweep that high, which sweep this buy side, and then do the shift in structure, that internal, okay, low or high, whatever that is. So as soon as we kind of broke through this, so you can see we came here, we swept the liquidity, we swept the fair value gap, we swept the liquidity down here, pushed higher, we formed this fair value gap here. See, so this was my, I was thinking taking a trade here, but didn't work out. So what actually happened here, we didn't retrace in. Okay, at this time, and I lost that trade. So the second problem was like, I was like, fuck off, man, nothing's gonna come today. Okay, like once I have lost a trade, I was like, damn, fuck, man, today is I've lost a trade, so there is no trade for me. And I just like I went on a nap. So this is the second problem, made a little bit of psychological problem, I know that. So that is that once you have lost a trade, doesn't, like I always have conditions, like if I have, like I've said that price can do two things, either it can go up, either it can go down. So there are conditions that I always put in the market, like if this happen I can buy, if this doesn't happen I can sell. So if you are buying but that's not happening, and it's invalidating, it's hitting your stop loss, then you have a higher chance the other condition for you to go sell might work out. It has a higher chance of doing so. Wait and see if it's giving you any opportunity, but if it's not within your time range, then it's all right. But if it's giving, then you take it, okay. Always wait and see if the price is coming, then you take it, otherwise so I completely fucked that, and I was like, okay, man, one trade loss, we're gonna get nothing. And we had a beautiful trade here. Once we had swept this low here, we had nicely fucked this fair value gap, then we are pushing higher. Already we are like disrespecting all the PDRS that was here, so we didn't came lower much. So what you can do, you can wait for a break of structure. A break of structure happened. Now this is your initial move after the retracement. So wait, like it was not, you had this big fair value gap, so price price definitely gonna respect this. So if I could have, like, this is the OT level of this range. So you see that price came into the OT level, tapped in, and if I had to enter from here, I could have directly entered. So sometimes these sort of things works for me. I understand, okay, this is my stop loss, is not pretty big, it's just the normal as usual. I can directly enter, I can go with limit order, or I can, as soon as price come to my level, I can directly enter market order. But sometimes, like conditions like those in the UJ, I have problems with that. I do some sort of, sometimes I do mistakes, sometimes I don't know, the biggest problem that I don't understand, but soon I'll be able to understand, no problem. So here it is, you could have easily entered here, and as usual, if I see nicely 1 to 3 done. But when this opportunity came, mark it out, when this opportunity came, I was here? No, I wasn't here. Okay, so this mentality of, oh, fuck off, man, I just lost a trade and give a fuck, I have to change this. Okay, so these are the two problems. Once with this entry thing, I'm gonna work on it, And this problem specifically, I have to keep it in mind. So whenever I'm losing a trade, don't need to rush down, don't need to do anything. All I have to do is just sit down and wait for the another opportunity. If it's there, take it. But if it doesn't there, if the opportunity is not showing, then you can call it a day. But if it's showing, do all the analysis, because I have always analyzed the both of the conditions are selling and buying. Both conditions are ready to me. Okay, so if things happening according to my conditions after a loss or anything like that, I'm ready to take it. Just like yesterday trade. First trade I went on break even, then I waited, then the selling opportunity for me went out pretty well. Then I did that's also going to break even, but it was just a few pips away from hitting my target, right? So that's completely fine. So this is the problem. I sometimes follow these things and I sometimes don't. Okay, so that's all right. So this is the problem that after losing, because I have done a lot, like after losing a trade, I just went out. I just okay, fuck off, man, done for the day. But no, you still have your time window. Okay, I still have my time window, and I have my opportunity. I know what I have my conditions. If this happens, so I can. So if that opportunity is coming, then just take the trade. Then just take the trade and manage your risks and see if it's working out. Even if it's a losing trade, no problem. No fucking problem. Right? But it's a high chance that's gonna happen. Right? If one idea is getting invalidated, the other conditions has a higher chance of happening. So this is today's trade. What like this choppy market, you cannot expect anything happen rather than your stop loss hitting. So I am not gonna say anything about that, but specifically this was quite nice. The way I analyzed the market, the way things I wanted to happen worked out. Didn't break through this, went above this, so I was definitely bullish. I was definitely bullish and did worked out exactly the way I wanted, but I wasn't here to make it happen. Then I could have easily recovered my loss, like the ISA 1 to 3, right? So that's all right. I'm learning through these things, doing these mistakes. Like this is also a problem, that don't directly rush away. Wait, okay. Trading is a game of waiting. You have to wait. You have to see. You have to be patient. Okay, so slowly learning these things. No problem with that. Okay, so have done the problem today. From tomorrow, as soon as anything happen, like then if I lose again, I am not gonna directly rush away. I'm gonna wait and see for the next opportunity. If it's happening, I'm taking. If it's not happening, I'm out. Okay, and this problem with problem number one, that was with the entering problem. I think I need to like have a little bit more experience, because it's just like 5.5 and 6 months I'm trading, so it's gonna take a little bit amount of more time for me, so I can have my entry. Even sometimes I enter like in this in trades like this I can enter, but in these sections I sometimes do problem when we have a lot of things, like one range but we have a lots of PDRAs, specifically buying, and in the discount I have fair value gaps, order blocks, and a lot of things. So I kind of get a little bit of like, man, what's gonna happen. So those things will I'll work it out, no problem. So that was today's trade. Had a loss. Overall idea, overall conditions worked out the way I wanted to use the CHF workout. It's really working out as the way I wanted. And right now I think it's bearish, because we just have also swept the internal after the buy side is swept. So, and for the UJ I'm still bullish. So and we are literally pushing a little bit higher. So as soon as Linux session hits, we are definitely going at least to the OTE level, and after that I cannot say anything. If it can broke and go higher, it can come and reject from here and come lower. Okay, so anything can happen. So that's it for the day. Two problems, find out. I'm gonna first problem gonna take some time. Second problem, I have my solution right now. Anything happened the same, don't rush away, wait and see for the next opportunity. So that's it for the day. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.